Shalom, shalom. Just bear with us while we get this audio right. Shalom. Before we begin, want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are teaching 100% truth of the Holy Scriptures. Shalom to the elect. Shalom to the brothers who are pushing the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in truth and sincerity. All right, and through the Spirit, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has blessed us with another fellowship and to bring out this Friday Night Live. You know, and the topic for this one will be prepare your mind for persecution. Right, because with everything coming around, right, they're looking for a boogeyman, and there's multiple boogeymen, but more importantly, once everything is said and done, they're gonna come after the men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to point, their anger and their frustration at somebody, man. So how much more the men that are speaking about, the destruction, all right, and the downfall of Esau, Edom, man. So of course they're gonna come at us, but hey, they ain't nothing to fear, brothers, man. Because all we're doing is just reading out the scriptures. We're not telling people to pick up arms or to stage a coup. Nah, man, we're telling y'all to hold on till Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai come, and he's gonna set that standard up. So then brothers could get busy, man. But until then, we have to stay back and just have faith. So that way we are blameless while you see these other camps, because at the end of the day, they're going to paint. It's a white brush, and they paint everybody as black Hebrew Israelites, but at the end of the day, we know that we're separate from them people, man. Doctrine separate us. We push to not pick up arms, man, and just to have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Yeah, so the brother saying, Esau has us on their Scopeo, man. They got us on their list, the Southern Poverty Law. Okay. They want to be able to paint this narrative against us to make it seem like we're some type of domestic terrorists. Okay. They got certain individuals that are set up as plants and spies, okay? And this is nothing new, all right? Because it happened during the time of our Lord Yahushua, all right? You had what? The Sakari, the Daggermen, okay? You had Judas Iscariot that was trying to force the Lord's hand to bring war against what? The Roman Empire, okay? But like Yahushua said, it's not our time to fight, So we well understand the times that we in, and like the elder bros, starting with the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, okay, that we have to apply wisdom, okay, especially in the times that we live in, because they're evil, all right, and we know that everybody hates this truth, all right, because why? It speaks against the wickedness that goes on in Babylon the Great. So ultimately, they hate us, and when Esau paints these different narratives, people are gonna agree and say we knew something was wrong with those Israelites, okay? But that's okay. Nevertheless, keep the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Know that the Lord is going to be with us, all right? Especially if you are a true believer and you're not being in some weirdo energy. You sincerely just preaching and teaching Israel as the Lord commanded us to do so, all right? What scripture you want me to grab back here?
You can start with St. Matthew 5 and verse 10.
This is St. Matthew's.
Maybe 9.
This is St. Matthew's chapter 5,
read till 12.
verse 9. It says, "Blessed are the peace makers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, For there is the kingdom of heaven.
So yeah, man, you see, blessed are those that are the peacemakers, you know, because what the scriptures tell us to, if it be possible, live at peace with all men. You know, there's no need to be out there in the streets while you know what I'm saying. These people is protesting for their families getting bombed. You know, and then what, man? Of course, that's going to draw emotions, right? Or even trying to take justice into your own hands, man. You know, so again, and it says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake." At the end of the day, you know, we're gonna be persecuted for what Yahweh Shem Yahushua has said in these scriptures, man. And you know, the world hates the light, so of course we gonna get persecuted for that because we speak against, you know, homosexuality. We speak against, you know what I'm saying, being a drug dealer, being a murderer. You know, the things of the world, man, and the things of the world pleases these people. So of course, you know, it rubs them the wrong way, and then them spirits get stirred up in them. You know, so of course, they are our natural enemy. 2/3 of the nation of Israel is our enemies, man.
That's right.
You know,
That's right. I got a picture for you. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpent and harmless as doves.
so yeah, man, we're supposed to move in a wise manner, man. You know, be thoughtful of our actions because that's going further. There's going to be consequences that you have to pay in the future. You know,
Yeah,
that's the thing with a brute beast. A brute beast, you know, it just cares about the now.
yeah,
You know, we have to be prudent in this thing. And what a sheep has no claws, it has no fangs. You know, it's a harmless animal, man. You know, it needs that shepherd.
yeah.
You know,
When you walk towards doves, what do?
well, man,
They
they get
fly,
out of there.
they fly away, you know. So the Lord is comparing us to you know, like you brought out, being peacemakers. You know what I'm saying? Because our power doesn't rely in carnality. You know, that's more of Esau's power, is carnality. His blessing is the sword. Jacob, our blessing is what? These words, you know, and these words are enough because they cut, they hurt,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know, they'll touch your mind, you know what I'm saying, and break your mind down, you know. All right, and that's the power that we come in. All right, of course, it's connected to whom? Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, um, I'm gonna read it one more time just to get what you're looking for. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpent and harmless as doves.
Yeah. You see, so amen. And another thing is being wise. You know, with everything that we learn, you know, we have to apply it, man. Because what's this knowledge if you ain't going to apply it, man? You know, we have to apply these things that we learn. You know, and what Yahushua, what was this? What did he tell to Peter, man? He said, put that sword away, man, because those that live by the sword shall die by the sword, man. You know, right now isn't our time to get our lick back. You know, but I got what you had quoted. This is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart."
Yeah, that's why most people, they hate us, because we telling them their most inner thoughts, you know, and they don't like to be reproved. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's being reproved because they being wicked, it agitates those demons on their mind, and it makes them want to hate us more. Why? Because we're coming in a more of a righteous vibration. We're coming more in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, so these people actually hate us, which is our own countrymen, our own kinsmen, right? Israelites. That's why we don't go preach in the hood, because it's a waste of time to talk to Jake that's in the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's in front of the liquor store and all that. You know, all right, because they're not trying to really hear the word. We go to places where it's like multicultural. You know what I'm saying? Where you got different diversities of, you got the heathens, you got Jake. You know what I'm saying? Maybe out with the family. You know what I'm saying? Place of commerce, just like how the Lord said, right? So when you start doing and operating how the Lord said to do things, right, you're going to be combated in a different way. You're not going to be accepted. I'm saying you're not going to be accepted, you know. All right, and that's why there's not going to be like a big following. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be loved by everybody, you know, because everybody wants to be what wicked here. Everybody wants to be in a. Our people want to be in a Gentile state of mind. Like you had Halloween that was like on what Tuesday, you know. Well, you had a lot of Jakes that were fucking taking pleasure in a wicked holiday, man, so-called holiday. And guess what the Most High was doing? He was putting people to death on that day, you know. And then brothers that were in the spirit were just staying what at home, you know. I stayed my ass in the house because you could feel that the spirit was just off and like some shit was gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? And you had people just dying left to right. That was because the Lord, He's just getting fed up and tired. But see, that's the thing with the prophets. We're supposed to warn you, tell you that look, this is what the Most High is going to do if you conduct yourself in these manners, you know. And they hate us because they don't want to hear the words of the Lord. Oh yeah, yeah.
This is Saint Matthew chapter 7 and verse 6. It says, Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under feet and turn again and rend you.
Yep. See, our people don't want to hear these words, right? They're swine, they're abominable, they're filthy. You know, like it tells you in the book of John, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to come to their light, lest their deeds be reproved, you know. So they're like, nah, I can't get with that. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, that's fine. Because there's a portion that you have to play, there's a portion that the prophets have to play. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a lot, you know. Whether you want to hear these words or not, it doesn't make them void. You know, it doesn't mean that they're not going to be true. Okay. And people are getting ready to find out how definitely true these words are. You know, but it's back on you, brother. I'll go back to that Matthew. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. It says, Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
So again, it's for the sake of of becoming in the spirit of Yahweh, man. You know, and what is you having these even our people, man, talking about what oh, y'all are cowards. You know, oh when it comes down to fighting, you know, y'all's in the house, this and that. Hey man, we're bold enough to be out there in the streets, man.
Yeah.
You know, that takes a certain spirit, like LD Yashawama was saying, man.
Yeah.
You know, that is a very big thing to be out there just to proclaim that you're Israel coming against, you know, the world. Because I don't know if you've seen them shirts. It's us against the world, or it's Detroit versus the world. Well, hey man, it's us against the world, man.
It's that Tupac shit.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, man, we are the underdogs. You know, but we have we have Yahweh Shem Yahweh behind us, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know, which them guys just going off. You know.
Yeah.
And they got and you know that's why we're waiting to see what happens. You know, Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Because if some shit goes down, you know, they want to start throwing soda cans and, you know, rocks and bottles and whatever. All right, well, and somebody gets shot and put to death, well, a lot of blood is gonna be on these leaders' hands, man. You know, okay, and that's going, and we're not gonna feel sorry, you know what I'm saying, because a part of the true shepherds, they're gonna lead the sheep the right way, man. You know, so if you following the false shepherds, you know, then we're not going to feel sorry if you get what led to the slaughter, which really those ain't even false. Really, they're false. They're really they're Judas goats, you know, because if you ever look at like how a Judas goat leads the lambs, the Judas goat will lead the lambs to the slaughter. Okay, the lambs won't even know, and then before that door comes up, the Judas goat will hit a quick left, you know, and it'll go a different direction. But the lambs they kind of lost sight of the Judas goat for a second, and they go straight into that door where they meant to go into to be slaughtered at. You know what I'm saying? And that's how these guys are leading their congregation, man. You know, but we're not gonna feel sorry, you know, and we know the whole plot of Esau Edom, man, because it goes back to the agenda of these global elites, man, because they got an agenda, man, right? The new world order. What's a part of their new world order, right? They want to get the true prophets off the street corners, right? Because why? We have a narrative that's against their vision. Okay, their vision is to have global domination, one world religion, one world government. You know what I'm saying? One world currency, man. You know, so the stage is set where we're seeing that the platform change as far as their digital platform. All right, they want to rule the world by technocracy. Okay, tech meaning technology, and cracy meaning to rule by. You know, all right, we're seeing how they want to govern you through surveillance. You know, and in a heightened, more police state than what it already is, man. You know, so to get us demonized, they gotta plant us to and put us in a bad light, just like they did to uh what was it called um the Black Panthers.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You got them different organizations where Esau set up COINTELPRO, you know, where they infiltrate, and then they set up plants and spies, man, you know, and then they get rid of them. But the thing about Yahweh Bashim Bashai, this word has to go forth until the end comes. And then when the end comes, all right, as far as like what chaos, and then Esau's going to try to bring in the order, the Lord is going to what? Hide his men, you know? All right. We're not going to always be out there, and we're not trying to look for the smoke. Jake want to find I want the smoke. Well, you mess around and get smoked. You know? It's like it, bro. You got it.
That is real.
You want me to read verse 12?
Yeah, for sure.
It says, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
And that's the thing, man. Our people, they have a they what was it's the they have a tendency to come against the prophets, because they speak about speak unto us lies, tell us smooth things. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not trying to hear the correct things. They're not trying to hear the right things, because that cuts into the heart, man. Our people are not trying to get right. That way, what I'm saying? Yahweh, he's gonna cut these people off, man. you know and again, just like Apostle Paul and Apostle Peter, right? When they got beat, man, they rejoiced, because they were counted to suffer worthy for the sake of Hamashiach.
Yeah, and they didn't put themselves in harm's way. That's the
Oh yeah, that's
difference.
right.
When you're going to the accounts, they were just preaching the word, and for them preaching the word, that's how they got hemmed up.
Yeah,
Okay, it's totally it's totally different from how they pull up. You know what I'm saying? We need round two. You know, so it's a total different way that the apostles were conducting themselves. When you actually read into those accounts, you know what I'm saying? All right, it was only that time where Peter cut off Malchus' ear, and Yahushua had to cut him. He had to tell him, like, Peter, like you quoted, put thy sword in thy sheath, all right, and he healed Malchus' ear, and then he said to Peter, if you live by the sword, you shall die by the sword, because the Lord said what? Matter of fact, if I could grab it, it's on my I think it's in Zechariah. It's in the book of Zechariah, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe could be the 12th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Where it say vengeance is of the Lord. Wait ye upon me until I arise to the prey.
okay, yeah, because that was Romans 2. You see,
Yeah, I think it's in Zechariah, if I'm not mistaken.
you said it's wait. Wait for what?
Yeah, wait ye upon me. Vengeance of the Lord. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly where it's at, but I know I think it's like either in Zechariah or somewhere in one of those books.
Zephaniah
Oh, Zephaniah.
3 and
Okay.
8.
Okay, Zephaniah. The water, bro. Slack is Zephaniah. This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
So there you have it, man. We're supposed to wait upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because you're trying to jump the gun, and there's a penalty for that. You know, you can't because ultimately, man, Yahushai is for him to put a end to these nations, man. You're trying to take the glory away from Yahushai, man. I got that what I had quoted. This is Acts 5 and verse 40. It says, and to him they agreed, and when they called the apostles and beaten them, they commanded that they should not speak in the name of Yahushai, and let them go. And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name. And daily in the temple and in every house they ceased not to teach and preach Yahushai HaMashiach. You see, so they weren't talking about, hey man, it's around two, you know?
Yeah.
They weren't talking about trying to get right, and get the lick back. They just kept it pushing, man, preaching Yahushai, because that's what we're set up to do. We're supposed to edify the church, man, edify the elect at the end of the day. So anything outside of that, is for is vain, man. All these cookouts and all these other things, man. Yao Bashim Yao Shai didn't set that up, you know.
Yeah. I got one real fast because just because they even know the names and say how Shai, they're coming in a false manner, in an agent like manner, you know what I'm saying? And they're not of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? So you got to even. That's why the scriptures say you shall know them by their fruits. You shall know them by the way that they conduct themselves, if they are of Yahweh by Shema Shai. So they can, because that's a spy is not going to tell you he's a spy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to come in a serpent-like way to make you believe that he's a brother, and that comes with what? Studying the prophets, taking notes, How do you think Esau can set up certain jakes to infiltrate certain organizations? They gotta actually be able to play the role, like Johnny Brasco, Donnie Brasco. You know what I'm saying? He had when he got into the organization. You know what I'm saying? He had to take the drugs. He had to partake in the crimes, and he had to get exoneration for the shit that he was doing, because he had to convince them that he was down. He had to play the role, even to a point where a spy, they have to get so immersed into their acting role that they even start thinking that that's their lifestyle. They can't go back to their family. They gotta switch things up. You know what I'm saying? So when you watch these movies, that's how Esau set certain individuals up to act. And only the simple minds are gonna believe, okay, the character that they're playing. But the wise clearly see through the bullshit. And that's through the spirit of pride. Yahweh Bashim Shai. But this is Romans 9, and I'm gonna start at verse 2. It says that I have great heaviness and continued sorrow in my heart, for I could wish that myself were accursed from a Mashiach, from my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenant, and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promises. You see, and that's the whole message that we given to the world, even to Esau. The promises, the covenant, the new life that is getting ready to be established. All right, the kingdom is going to what? The Israelites, not Esau. Is a world that he envisions in his mind where he's going to be the ruler to be when he destroys his place and tries to raise it back up again. You know, no. Okay, our kingdom is going to come through whom? Yahushai, and it's going to start with the elect first of getting that dominion. Okay, and then 2/3 are going to come back in that kingdom. Okay, and Esau doesn't like that message, right? It says verse 5, whose are the fathers, and of whom as concerning the flesh Amashiach came, who is over all, the Yahweh blessed forever, Amen. Not as though the word of the Most High have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel. So you're going to have they of Israel that is not of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But then you're going to have those that are of the Most High. Okay, they're going to come in a different fashion, a different spirit. You know?
If you could jump to Psalm 94 and verse 20 and 21.
This is Psalms chapter 94 and verse 20. It says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood.
So yeah, man. You see, because at the end of the day, they're putting these laws and these statutes together, you know, to come up against us, man. When all we're doing is coming out of the scriptures and reading the same book that they so much had held, you know, in high standard, man. You know, but you see, at the end of the day, we come with the true understanding. We come with the true doctrine, you know, of how the scriptures is being taught, you know, because we have the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that's ultimately guiding us and opening our minds to the correct understanding, man. You know, and I got this this article right here from Wikipedia. It's Rex 84. It says Rex 84B, short for Readiness Exercise 1984 Bravo, was a classified scenario and drill developed by the United States federal government to detain large numbers of United States residents deemed to be national security threats. And what's the big talk now? You know what I'm saying? People talk about the news and these government high officials is talking about domestic terrorism, man.
Yeah.
You know, those that don't want to comply with the New World Order at the end of the day, man.
Yeah.
You know, and they could hide it behind you know, anti-Sem, you know, being a domestic terrorist, you know, but at the end of the day, man, you know, these people on the left-hand side, as far as, you know, Esau and these truthers, they're standing up for the Constitution, you know.
Yeah.
But you see, we stand on the Holy Scriptures, man. You know, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that's who we back up, man. You know.
I got you too.
Okay.
To back your point up. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
So that's a beautiful thing, man. You see, that burden is burdening what, man? Esau, Edom, because we're coming out with these scriptures, man, these prophecies, man. You know, and it says, shake that hand. You know, we sitting there, we rebuking these goddamn devils, man, that are on the highest chair. You know what I'm saying? These Rothschilds, these Rockefellers, you know, and it trickles down to, you know, these puppets known as the presidents and the mayors, and you know what I'm saying, these so-called elected officials, you know.
Yeah. They're talking about us, okay?
Yeah.
And they're trying to figure out how to take us down. So a part of the plan is that they have to frame us, you know, like you'll have Edomite cops that will Jake have a clean car, clean driving record. He have nothing wrong, no criminal record. You know what I'm saying? Everything documents is good. But then what the Edomite do? He'll plant some drugs on him to get him to have to get you know what I'm saying, convicted or something, you know. And it's nothing new. That's how these devils get down. So they gotta forcefully plant something on us to make us look like we these type of terror, you know. And so they're gonna spin different narratives. That's why you will hear brothers say, hey, if you do have a sword, don't be putting it up on video like you just had the recent Jake, you know what I'm saying, that got the Bible in his hand, but then he's showing some long ass fucking hammer, you know, showing how to shoot, and then he got some fucking Arab brotherhood emblem on his page. All things that'll be staged to tie you in unto the narrative that Esau want to push. You know, Jake goes to camp with bulletproof vests. We said that that's not wise. Jake out there with big ass machetes. What do you need all that for? You know, all right. Jake was talking about this Saturday. They was gonna come with, I forget what the actual type of sword it was called, but it was like one of them shotguns, them new upgraded shotguns. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna pull up with, you know, saying that that's what they got. They gonna bring it, you know, which is not applying wisdom, man. Esau, everything that's done on the internet, Esau is recording it. So you know that Facebook, Instagram, what else? TikTok, Twitter, those are all FBI, CIA monitored platforms. You know what I'm saying? So anything that you put up on these platforms that can criminalize yourself or get you caught up, Esau is taking notes. So what do we do? Knowing how the devil operates, we give advice and say, you know what? This is not how you should move. Okay, because just as we're watching on the right hand side, the devil is watching on the left hand side, you know, and he's looking for ammunition. Esau like a goddamn fly on the wall, rubbing his hands together.
Yeah.
I got you.
Making it easy.
Yeah, you just making it easy for him, you know. But that's because Jake don't apply wisdom, man. You know. But you want me to read that again?
Oh, yeah, but
something else. Okay. This is Isaiah 13 and 2. It says, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
So yeah, man, you see, we're lifting up that banner, and that banner is these scriptures, man. Yeah. You know, we're no longer, you know, standing on what we used to stand, man. You know, the street code and this and that. Nah, man, that shit, the real G code is this, man. We moving in a godlike spirit, man.
Right.
You know, and that comes from these scriptures, you know, and it says it has coming to the gates of the nobles. They know, right, who we are. You know, they got IP addresses. You know, they know how we move because we got these cell phones, and you know, okay, yeah, he's at camp right now. You know what I'm saying? So he's making a move, man. You know,
right. We just bringing out the facts. We're not scared.
Oh yeah.
Hey, brothers ain't got certain like memos. Oh, we're watching you.
Damn.
Yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Whole drawn out messages, randomly getting text messages and shit. So we know, but that's okay because we're not the ones to sweat bullets. As long as we do what we gotta do by Yahweh Shema Shai, the Lord said, "What? I'll be with you." You know, all right. Lord, He said that. You know what I'm saying? Be thou what? Faithful unto death.
Yeah.
Then you know, then I shall give you pretty much a reward, you know. So we don't fear Esau, but we just bring out the facts that look, the times that we in, it's best that you do what? Like Ephesians 5 and 15 and 16 say, you know, be circumspect, be wise. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that the days are evil, you know, move with more of like a purpose. You know what I'm saying? You're going somewhere. Watch your surroundings. See where the nearest exits are at. Know how to get out of Dodge if some shit do go down, you know? Don't just be, well, la 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 la. You know what I'm saying? Who's that off of Friday and shit?
Oh, that's Crackhead Ezel.
Crackhead Ezel ass. La 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 la. Don't be like Ezel ass. You know what I'm saying? In La La Land. You know.
Uh-huh.
Move with a sense of urgency. You know what I'm saying? Have some wits about you. You know. That's what the scriptures say to apply, right? Which we all have to do these things because of what's going on. Knowing that, look, they were just talking about. I did a video on it, right? 7,000 to 8,000 migrants are coming up here. So we already been giving out the report showing that you had San Diego borders. They talking about Hamas. They talking about Hezbollah individuals being spotted. You know, it doesn't say they made it through, but amongst those crowds of individuals coming of Northern Kingdom coming from Venezuela, you can have different plants amongst them, you know what I'm saying, that are of Arab descent that are coming, you know what I'm saying, to bring some type of mass destruction or some type of kamikaze style shit that we're gonna blow up, you know. And then you had some more reports come out that says the Biden administration knows, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. So we know this already. Then you got other individuals that are reporting on it saying the people from Venezuela, they just released all their like crazies and people that are in these high alert prisons. They let them loose just to come up here to America. So it's going to be chaos and hell. Did not the Lord say it's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble like never before seen? You know what I'm saying? So even the Lord is preparing for America to hey, shit gonna hit the fan. Like we gonna be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna be shaken because why? We know what the prophecy says. We know whom we serve. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we know what the deal is. You know. Then I did another video, not another video. It was in the same video. You had one dude who was going into UPS. Some Jakes end up robbing 400 guns from UPS. Like that shit don't even sound right. When have you heard anybody robbing guns from UPS?
They got the drop.
Like how did you even know that there was guns that being shipped through UPS? At all these different gun laws and making it hard to get guns. You know what I'm saying? UPS. Then you got bulletproof vests that are being that was supposed to be shipped to Ukraine. 400 bulletproof vests come up missing. Then you got 640 TNTs or dynamite come up missing. That don't tell you something that Esau got some shit set up, you know?
Too many so-called coincidences.
Right.
The shit starts adding up to where, all these things, okay, you know, we understand they ain't no coincidences, but to the world, you know, it's like, okay, one or two, you know, but then once it's like 3 or 4, and then you're like, how the fuck?
Hold on.
Yeah, you know, I got a quick
one. No, I'm done. Okay. Well, no, it was one more, but go ahead. Okay. Grab yours.
This is Deuteronomy 31 and verse 6. It says, be strong and of good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai thy power, he is it that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. Right. He shall not fail nor forsake thee. Right. So we know that. Look, if we be the Lord's sanctified ones, right, the Israel of the Most High, we know that. Look, who can lay any charge against us? Right. You know. Yeah. We know that the Lord is going to provide for us. You know what I'm saying? And some situations, things are going to be a trial of our test, you know, where we're going to have to even prove ourselves to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? To Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, look, you might have to sacrifice your life for the Lord, you know, all right? Which you're still going to be raised back up. You're still going to be numbered amongst that number that we want to be a part of, that 144, that 1/3, you know. All right, your works are gonna follow you, right? You know, or you might be a brother that doesn't have to go through that, because not all Israel is gonna even taste of death. You know, you're gonna have brothers that are gonna make it through these times, but you gotta hold firm. You know what I'm saying? You can't doubt. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't be impulsive and move certain ways. You know what I'm saying? All right, you just gotta just keep doing the Lord said to do. You know, which is simple. Just go teach. Teach until the Lord says, you know what? It's time
for y'all not to teach. You know what I'm saying? Shit getting too wild out there. Shit going on in every city where it's like you it's too much, you know? And it's like, all right, well, the spirit will let us know, all right, it's time to just fall back. Then the job is done, you know? Family of the word, you know what I'm saying? The elect is sealed, you know, which we believe that the elect is sealed, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of exposing going on between the sincere prophets and then the hirelings and the false prophets. You know what I'm saying? These dumb dogs, man. You know.
I got you. I got you.
Oh yeah, you kind of in. I'm, you know.
Oh, you
No,
got
no, no,
something on that?
no. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead. I don't want to, push spirit like that.
This is just to back you up on just being you know, you don't have to do too much to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. It says, by fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should not be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach. You know, because Jake always trying to do too much, man. You know, all you need to do is what, you know, you study, you know, pray, you do spiritual things, you know, you do your videos, come out to the highways and byways, and you know, you put up a fight, man, a spiritual fight, I should say. You know, you fight them demons, you fight your thoughts that, you know what I'm saying, from day to day that you go through, man.
Yeah.
You know, there's not, we don't have to do much more, man. But Jake thinks that it's like that account, you know, where that servant, you know, had to put his master up on game. Just go wash yourself in the River Jordan, man. If he would have told you to do some type of big thing, complicated thing, you would have done it, right? You know, but at the end of the day, man, it's all about the simplicity in your house, man.
Right.
You know, ain't gotta overcomplicate things.
Right. I got a quick one to back you up. Just going into the point where we're making. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5. It says, whoso keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerning both time and judgment.
So, you know? Hey, man, that's a beautiful thing. You having a wise man is going to be up on game. Okay, you see he's moving, see what time we're in, you know? Because at the end of the day, man, you have to keep your eyes open, you know, to see the spiritual things that's going around. You know, you see, right now ain't the time to sit there and be all up on social media talking all this bullshit. You know, right now is the time to hunker down and really establish yourself. So when Yahweh Shem Yahushua comes back, you know, we be right, man.
Sure, I got another one for you.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. It says, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous good shall be repaid.
Ooh, that's right, man. And there's that saying, birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? So of course, man, you hang around with just some degenerates, and there are degenerates up in the truth, man. You know, that ain't I mean, they call themselves Israelites. They wear you could call it the baby garments, you know. But then what, man? On the inside, man, they are dead man's bones, man. On the outside, they're them white sepulchres, man.
Hey, since you speaking about that, you know, that's another good example. The baby garments. You had your job with the baby garment on. You know what I'm saying? You getting persecuted. Now you putting more targets on your back, because now you got more people that know what you about. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not walking with discretion, like the scriptures say, discretion shall preserve thee. You're not moving in that Clark Kent mentality, you know, hiding who you are as an average Joe, you know, and then on the weekend or the day that you go to camp, that's when you bring out your Superman costume and you be whom you are. So you're gonna even have certain Jakes, like, you know how Esau do when he came with that whole the Tampico juice and everybody was going to get it. He had them 1-800 hotlines. Anybody you know that ain't got it, call us. You don't think Esau gonna have a 1-800 Hebrew line? You know what I'm saying? Call if you know these guys. You know what I'm saying?
They finna get paid fat.
Man, you gonna have brothers sisters, cousins, co-workers, friends in the world. Oh, I know that dude.
Yeah.
He stay. That's why you gotta like beware of who you dealing with, you know, and how you're dealing in the world, because you're gonna put certain targets on your back that you wouldn't have to have if you was just moving accordingly.
Right.
That's all I have. But whatever you want me to get out here.
Okay. We go to St. Matthew 26 and start at 59.
St. Matthew 26. Matthew 26. Matthew 26 and what?
59.
This is Matthew's chapter 26 and 59. It says, now the chief priests and elders and all the council sought false witness against Yahushua to put him to death.
Yeah, you see, and this is the account of Yahushua getting caught up, man. You know, and they couldn't bring up no true accusations. So what? They had to bring false witnesses, man.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that's gonna come with us as well. You know, of course, man. We're preaching Yahushua, right? So they gonna come with some BS. You know, oh well, he said this one time, and you know this and that, and they're gonna be making things up, man. So you know, they're gonna throw it against the wall, but it ain't gonna stick.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Man. It says Slakia, but found none, yet though many false witnesses came get forth, they none at the last came two false witnesses and said, this fellow said, I am able to destroy the temple of the Most High and to build it in 3 days. And the high priest arose and said unto him, answerest thou nothing? What is it which these witness against thee?
And again, man, the spiritualness behind what Yahushua was saying, you know, he was speaking about himself, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
that's right.
So at the end of the day, he was not speaking. Oh, because they were saying, well, this got built in so many days. You talking about it's going to be built up back in 3 days? You know,
I believe that was the second temple. You know, that got built. You know, it got restored during the time of like Jerubbaal. You know.
So, amen. So they were thinking in a carnal mind state, you know, because that's the thing with 2/3 of Jacob, you know, that call themselves Israelites. They're in a that they think they're spiritual, but really, man, they move it in a carnal sense, you know. But Yahushua, he went over their mind because he's speaking in a spiritual sense, man, you know, and he was ultimately talking about himself, you know, talking about he's going to come back after the 3 days, man.
It says verse 63, but Yahushua held his peace, and the high priest answered and said unto him, I adjure thee by the living power that thou tell us whether thou be the Mashiach, the son of Yahweh.
So I can go, and it says that what, man, that he held his peace, you know, because at the end of the day, once we're hemmed up and you know, we're before these high officials, you know, Yahushua, he's gonna put it in our mouth what to say.
Yeah.
There's no need to be like trying to rehearse it. I'm gonna say this and that, and you know, I'm a hakalugi, and I'm a, you know, man, nah, man. Yahushua, he's gonna put the exact words for you to cut these devils with, man.
Yeah, like for example, let's say the news come up to you, right? And then they like, okay, so you know, as when we preaching, you know, when we come in the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, we are the Israelites. Esau, Edom, Yahushua is gonna come and take your kingdom down, and he's gonna raise us back up again. You know, it's just as simple as that.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is. I ain't gotta say nothing further other than that. I can just be quiet now. You know, so do it. Hey, do what you gotta do, because Yahushua gonna take you down at the end of the day. No matter if you take me out anyways.
Remember, you had IUCPK. I don't hate white people.
God hates white people. You know, just fumbled. You know, fumbled hard. You know what I'm saying? When it wasn't even that hard to, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know, you Edomites is going down. If you want to put a color to Esau, yes, they are the self-proclaimed white people today. That's what they call themselves. All right. Yeah. So if you want to put a color to it, we don't care about color. But since they're calling themselves white, all right, whitey, then we gotta give you the understanding to it. Right. You know.
This is I got a precept right for you. This is Colossians chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, "Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know ought how ye ought to answer every man." You know, there's certain times where you would come at some people a little bit more raw, you know, more direct, you know.
Mhm.
And then there's times where you're more seasoned with your words, man. You
Yeah.
know, because we have to be more wise in these times, man. You know, you could say a certain thing one way, but it could have been said a different way, you know.
Like what you're saying is, like, for example, Wi-Fi, Watchmen for Israel. They could have quelled
Hmm.
the situation. You know what I'm saying? They could have not blew on that fire. It was already fire there, so
Yeah.
they could have used water, or they could have used wisdom to just get the fuck out of Dodge. You know, and then live to fight another day because they
Yeah.
didn't have nothing to prove. So that would have just been an example, you know.
We're not seasoned with salt.
But Jake, I ain't no weak bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I got one for you though.
Okay, hit it,
This
yeah.
is Luke chapter 21 and 12. It says, "But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your heart, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death."
So again, you see, with the persecution that's gonna come, you know, you're gonna have these Israelites that they're gonna try to save their own skin. You know, even certain of our family members. You
Yeah,
know, well, yeah, he used to always talk about that America's going go down and Esau eat them. You know, the so-called white man. You know, he's going down and
yeah,
and all these things. You know,
yeah. I'm
so
on your side.
yeah,
See, I'm telling on you.
yeah,
Like,
man.
like, 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 like the Most High ain't gonna send you have a shot to still take down Esau.
Yeah, yeah.
So all you doing is just preserving your life for a moment, you
Just
know, for just a little bit longer, but prophecy's still gonna be fulfilled. World War III, which we at the time where they getting ready to push that micro sheet hit, you know, and then you got the like top generals and different people that are like Lindsey Graham Cracker that is talking about they want the Palestinian Israeli war to keep escalating, man. They don't want it to die down, you know. They don't want peace talk. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So we know that World War III is coming. So once World War III pop, hey, yeah, and the missiles get to flying, your house shot gonna be right there. You
that's
know?
right.
So Esau's still gonna go down, you know what I'm saying? And let Esau go into them bunkers, you know? They gonna get snatched out of them bunkers and get put into captivity. Nothing is
That
gonna change.
that's where Benjamin Adams. That's where he's him and
Yeah.
his family's right there.
Yeah, oh yeah, they
Bunkers.
they in the bunkers. Yeah, he must have called his son that was in Miami. Hey, it's time to get out of Miami. You know what I'm saying? Probably freaking off with the Israelite woman. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hell
Out there
yeah.
in Miami, he got money and shit.
Coke and shit.
Yeah, doing drugs. You know, that's how them Edomites get down. You know, they freak off and do weird shit with the black woman and a goddamn Latina woman. You know what I'm saying? And he probably got flown in a private jet where Net and not a Jew is at, man, to hide themselves, you know, because that was one of the reports that they said, you
Yeah.
know, that he went to go hide in one of those bunkers, man, because they know what time it is. They know that, hey, right now, Net and not a Jew, he got the lowest approval ratings, man. You know what I'm saying? He definitely in amongst the people, you know, how they try to show clips like he just encouraging them to be fearless and, you know, go and into Gaza and just handle business, man. Nah, man, they ain't feeling that dude cause hey, people are catching on to you devils, man. Lord is exposing you for whom you really are. All
That's right.
right, the Diablo, all right, the
Yeah,
deceiver.
yeah, and that's all throughout the world. You having reports of anti-Sem around the whole world. You know, people talking about kill the the Jays,
Yeah.
you know, and that's because what, man, they're catching on to your evil and your wickedness, man.
Yeah.
They know that it's just a pump fake that you for humanitarian reasons, man. You know, they know that you ain't the real people, man. You had a Israeli woman talking about the black man in America. Y'all need to come back here
Yeah.
because y'all is the real Jews.
Yep.
So it was like, damn, even you, and she had her children and stuff around her, you know. And this was like an older video, but still, man, that information's out there, man.
Because they know that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
That's right.
But when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, man. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna uphold the laws, statutes, commandments that Yahweh Bashar Shai has given us. We gonna allow the earth to replenish itself. We gonna allow the animals to live their life. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna have to deal with polluted air. They ain't gonna have to deal with you know what I'm saying, polluted water. You know what I'm saying? The animals are going to be able to rejoice, man. The animals are so fucked up here because Esau's ruling, man. What you gonna say?
Speaking on the polluted waters, you have Japan. I think it said it was like a whole them they equivalent they put it to Olympic sized pools of radioactive waste, throwing it into the ocean. So they're talking about, hey man, the so-called Japanese, and man, they're gonna fuck up the whole water for the whole world. You know?
Shit, a lot of that water over there is still radioactive because the hydrogen bombs hit from, you know, they got dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know, you still got fish that are like popping up that them boat. They all mutated and shit. You know.
But this one was from Fukushima. Remember, it was that I think it was a hurricane that came and wiped out the nuclear plant. You know, so I guess they were storing up that water, but still, man, that's I forgot, it was like 500, or it was a bunch of Olympic sized pools, man. You know, and that's like a whole bunch of gallons, man. You know, so it's like they're dumping it into the oceans.
Yeah, that's what Esau do.
Mm-hmm.
Esau does the same thing. Yeah, you know, they got shit like that on like The Simpsons. You know what I'm saying? Where they're dumping barrels of radioactive liquids into the ocean, thinking that shit gonna disappear and it's not gonna have no effect on the environment, man. And that's why a lot of these animals, they beaching themselves. They kill because that shit is killing them, man. All them chemicals, all them oil spills, all that shit, and they gotta have organizations where they gotta help the earth and save the whales, save the birds, save the penguins, save, you know what I'm saying, save the turtles. It's a turtle with a straw in his nose. You know what I'm saying? Turtle with it's a goddamn catching net, plastic, or he got a 6-pack.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? On his fins and shit. Yeah, he tied up. He can't. He's swimming in circles and shit. You know, that's because of Esau's inventions. The scriptures say, what does it say? Matter of fact, let me grab it real fast. I got you, bro. I'm trying to hold these real fast for you. The scriptures say that dang, it's in Second Ezra 9, I think. Second Ezra 9. Evil inventions have came into this world. Let me see. I think it's Second Ezra 9, and hey, no, I know I read it like not too long ago. Matter of fact, Baba Kishar, if you can look it up, because I can't remember exactly where I read it at, but it might be Second Ezra 9. Oh, there it is. I got it. This is Second Ezra 9 and 20. It says, "So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it." You know, so behold, I considered the world, and I seen that there were peril because of the device that had come into it. A lot of shit that is invented in this time that is really not even needed, has brought destruction to the environment, man. You know, so all these inventions that Esau has created, okay, all this has to be cleaned up. That's why it's going to be continual employment. It's gonna be a lot of work. You know what I'm saying, for these heathens to do a whole lot. You know, they gotta hey, you gonna be out there in the ocean.
I was
You know
just
what I'm
thinking that
saying?
shit. They have them organizations, and we gotta stop using straws.
Yeah. Environment friendly straws and
Yeah,
shit, man.
that shit killing you up there. They were
Yeah,
forever chemicals.
yeah, you know,
You saw the demon, man.
put Esau ass in the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, and make his ass clean up what's going on in the atmosphere too, you know.
Yeah, with his lungs.
Yeah, yeah, hold your lungs. You get 5 minutes of breaths in between. You know, you got 5 breaths. You better have this many. You better have this many trash accumulated.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna make Esau work, man. You know, but it's like, yeah, it's a couple more on back on Luke 21 and 17. It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but there shall not an hair of your head perish, and your patience possess ye your souls. And when ye shall see Jerusalem, oh well, that's going to something else, but that was the point. 19. And your, it's like Yaki, and your patience possess your souls. So you know, and your patience possess your souls, man. You see these things happen, you know, and you gotta endure. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and pray. Pray that Yahweh Shema Shai give you the spirit, that courageous spirit to get through it, man. You know, what your Lord will. You know, be part of the elect. The Lord, hey, the Lord said He have care for His elect. So, you know, hey, it's, you know, even though we're gonna find ourselves into hard times, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said He had care for us. You know, so the Lord said He gonna take care of us or get us through situations. You gotta believe that. You know what I'm saying? Remember those names that you really believe on. Those are really gonna be our strong tower in our time of trouble, man. You know, which one you got?
You can get Daniel chapter 6 and verse 6,
This,
just making the point that, you know what I'm saying, through all these legislations that are being gonna get passed, you know, it's ultimately they're gonna ban the Bible, right? Because again, man, this ain't nothing new, man. All these things have been done before, but now how much more when they're gonna be institutionalized to where anything you look up, anything that you say is gonna be tracked. You know, because they're already doing that through the phones, through your TVs, through your laptops, your computers. You know, your car got that little OnStar so they can listen to you through that. You know, everything is a
that's why with that micro C hit, they got a thing called thought crime.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know, if you think it, they can whoop, red flag you and come take you away. You know,
And that's how they get down in China. It's some, you know, because they study the brain. You know what I'm saying? So certain brain waves and oh look, this ain't adding up. You know, so they're gonna be like, yep, thought crime, get his ass. Yeah.
that's a crazy world. You said Daniel's what?
6 and verse 6.
6 and 6.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, okay, come. This is Daniel's chapter 6 verse 6, and it reads. It says, then these presidents and princes assembled together the king and said thus unto him, King Darius, live forever. All the presidents of the kingdom, the governors, the princes, the counselors, and the captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any god or man for 30 days, save or thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions.
So yeah, man, you see, they put a certain ordinance out there that you can pray to no other god but the king, you know. And who's that king now that wants to be a worship, man? You know, is Esau Edom. You know, that's why the WFI, he says what? He says you shall own nothing.
WEF.
Yeah, yeah, That's like it, bro. I was thinking about Wi-Fi and shit. WEF, you know, that what that you shall own nothing and be happy. You know. Oh, you all Noah Harari said that what, man? That they don't need the Most High no more. You know, that they don't need him. You know, if it brings a famine, they could cause rain to come down.
Okay.
You know.
So you qualify it. It's, well, I'm gonna qualify because you making an example of what's going on during times of the Medes and the Persians. You know what I'm saying? According to like what's going on now today.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. So again, so it's like, well, we're in these times again to where they're gonna make these unrighteous decrees where the Bible is no more. You can't pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, you have to pray to us. And Esau, man, he is a very cool and unruly demon. You know what I'm saying? So there's no mercy with this man. You know, if you could continue to verse 12, sure.
Okay. This is Daniel chapter 6, verse 8. It says, "Now, O king, establish the decree and sign the writing that it be not changed according to the laws of the Medes and Persians, which altered not. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing and the decree. Now then Daniel knew that the writing was signed. He went into his house, and his windows being open in his chambers toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day, and prayed and gave thanks before his power, as he did aforetime."
So you see, Daniel, he knew that they had signed that decree, and yet that didn't deter him to pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's the same spirit that we have to come in. Is to forget what Esau says. Hey, you gotta bow down and you gotta take this micro seed. Amen. We're gonna be like, the hell with you, man. My power tells me that I can't do that, man, because what? That's idol worship. Because at the end of the day, that's what he wants. He wants to establish his new world order and have everybody micro C hipped up, man. But hey, we gonna be like, now we ain't rocking with that, man. We gotta be with the Alpha Shem Yahushai, you know.
Yep. What does it say that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men? You know, you know what I'm saying. So we got to be in that same spirit, So we know who control. Psalm 75, Proverbs 21. We know who's ultimately in control. You know what I'm saying. I can't remember the one that's in Daniel, but I was looking. Oh, right here. Here we go. I want to get this real fast for you. This is Psalm chapter 55, verse 17. No, I'm sorry, verse 16. It says, "As for me, I will call upon Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice."
Ooh, that's right, man. That's that constantly staying in prayer, man. Praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushai that he has mercy upon us, man, in these troubling times to come. Because that's what else you gonna bank on. You got all these ducats, right? If you don't switch over to this digital currency, then it's all gonna be for naught. You may have a nice car, but how you gonna pay for the insurance and the gas and all this without the seed? You may have all this gold stored up in silver, but what's that? What's the point of that? If again everything is going to be managed through the digital currency, through the micro seed.
They're saying that like pretty soon newborn babies are gonna have to have a digital ID. You know what I'm saying? So you already know from the beginning of birth, they gonna stick that thing right up inside your baby.
And that was all. That's like leading up, because remember we had to get hokey pokeyed up, man. To even to get up in these schools, you had to have certain shots in you, man.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for one scripture for you. Dang. It says, woe unto them that put their trust into man. I'll get this one right here. This one is good. Isaiah 31:1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord." But there was another one I was looking for.
That's the one I was thinking about, but I got you on this one. This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 5. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
See, so just like you were saying, going into Daniel, you know,
Mhm.
he went to go pray, you know, even though that the decree was out that you shouldn't pretty much worship any other power, you know.
Yeah,
So pretty much Daniel stood upon his belief in Yahweh Shema Shai, you know. And that's why Daniel was heavily exalted in that kingdom. The Lord
yeah,
dealt with him, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Where he became a ruler over provinces, you know. All right, and that's because the Lord was with him, just like us. The Lord's with us. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
All right, you got jakes in high seats in certain scenarios. We're not in UN councils and you know shit like that, you know. But you got the Lord raising Israel up, as you can see. Like you see certain jakes on certain council seats like in the city, you know,
yeah,
city wise and things like that. That's because the Lord
yeah,
at a certain time in history, uh, we wasn't able to do that. It was segregated.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
it was no blacks allowed. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't even use the same water fountain.
Couldn't use the same water fountain. So how did we be able to get up to a point like that? Well, that was the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So you see how the Lord is raising us up even in our captivity. You know, but here's the thing. Knowing that Esau's going to push this mark, you know, the scriptures say that you are to deny it at all costs. You know, and that's the bottom line. You know. But I'll go back to where you was at. 6. You want to stop at verse
Verse 12.
12? Okay. Um, so back in Daniel's chapter 6, verse 10, it says, Now Daniel knew that the writing was signed. He went into his house, and his windows being open in his chambers towards Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his power, as he did aforetime. Then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his power. Then they came near and spake before the king concerning the king's decree. Hast thou not signed a decree that every man that shall ask a petition of thy power or man within 30 days, save of thee, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions? The king answered and said, The thing is true according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not.
You see, so he had to uphold his word, man. That whoever didn't call upon the king, should be thrown into the lion's den. And Daniel, that was his man, because he felt bad that he had to do that, you know. But look, it's that's them. If you see something, call. If
Say
you see
something.
something, say something.
Yeah.
Type of spirit that these guys want, but really, man, they was the ones that were pushing that spirit, man.
Yeah.
So these high top officials, man, they're constantly, hey, well, look, the law states that this and that, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. These heathens, man, they was constantly looking for a downfall. You know, ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? You know, you do have jakes that are in that heathenistic mindset as well. They're gonna be a part. They're gonna be a part of the system and try to say themselves, whatever. But at the end of the day, who gives a fuck, man? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because at the end of the day, the Lord he's gonna justify whom he justify, he's gonna condemn all those who don't believe, man. So the Lord's gonna justify the elect. That's why this thing is all about the elect. You hear Apostle Tahar say that all the time. This thing is about the elect at the end of the day, and certain individuals through their actions shows that they are not of the elect, you know. So as you see the men giving forth different examples, all right, and showing you what's to do. Oh, this person got the thing,
shit,
and they
all right, look, we in for a little treat right now.
man, people are dumb. Nah, I ain't gonna blow up. We right here. That's too close to us, So the Lord ain't gonna have us
Let's see.
probably about to realize like, oh, I'm still.
Okay,
Hey, people are dumb. He got the what we saying. We looking at a person right now at the pump. They just turned their car on with the damn pump still inside the gas tank.
Edomites.
You know. But anyways, well yeah, the Lord got that's another sales example. We got angels right here. Probably make that dumb ass get out the car. The angel probably tapped him on the shoulder. Take that out your car, man. I got servants right here that trying to serve me. Serve you, I'm sorry, serve you how about you outside?
Yeah, that's good.
You know? Yeah, so that's the spirit. You see what I'm saying? Like Lord, that's just that example. The Lord got us, man. You know? So and they did exactly what I just said right now. You know what I mean? As spiritual, thinking spiritual, you know? Did exactly what I just explained. I ain't telling him to do that shit. I ain't help him out. You know?
He got a cigarette in his mouth and shit with a mask on. What the fuck? That's an oxymoron right there.
What you want me to grab, man?
Uh, um, Esther chapter 3 and verse 8. Because again, man, the only thing that we're gonna be guilty is of serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. These false reports that are gonna be brought up, it's gonna be what to slander us. You know what I'm saying? As again, because the brush is gonna be stroked. It's a white brush, and then they see everything. You know what I'm saying? And they have the people of like vocab alone, and he's gonna be quiet. Well, because he knows the difference in Hebrew Israelism. You know what I'm saying? He knows that it ain't everything. That it's not just one people. Just like you have in the Christian church, you have what you have. Um, um, you have.
Vocab is just a hypocrite, man.
Yeah,
We know
he's a demon.
we know his aim. He wants to demonize the truth. That's why he don't speak up what's going on and what them Israelis doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His whole goal is to debunk us, which he can't. And so he's infatuated with us. But hey, that lets you know he's an Edomite. He's set up by Esau. All right, but what you want me to grab in Esther?
3 and verse 8.
This is Esther chapter 3, verse 8. It says, and Haman said unto King Ahasuerus, there is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed amongst the people in all thy province of thy kingdom, and their laws are diverse from all people.
So there you have it, man. There's the separation, man. That's how we are separated from these people is through the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, it's not that we're sitting there and we're getting up with these heathen and following their ways. Nah, man, we have a certain guideline, which is these law, statutes, and commandments, man, that was given unto us to separate us from these other nations, man. And the other nations, they see that, so that's why they have a quarrel with us, man. They know that it's like, oh yeah, these guys different. They ain't gonna bow down to the heathenistic ways, man. So that's why it says, and again, it says, and dispersed among all the people. Goes to show you that Israel as a whole is dispersed among the whole world, as it tells us in the Deuteronomy curses, man.
Right. It reads on, it says, among the people in the province of thy kingdom, and their laws are diverse from all people, neither keep they the king's laws, therefore it is not for the king's profit to suffer them.
So again, man, you see, you have this guy, who is ultimately, man, he's a Amalekite, man. He's the top of the line of Esau, and he is our enemy, So of course he's going to put in a good word to the king, so he could get us destroyed, man. And this is for the southern kingdom, man, at the time. But how much more now when Esau Edom, he sees us coming together, the north and the south, put coming in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Which it does. That's Revelation 11. Great fear fell upon them. They see those two prophets that torment them. Because this 1969, 1970. That was the start of the Great Awakening. You know what I'm saying? You had our elders and their elders. You know what I'm saying? Abba Bivens, you know what I mean? With reincarnation Elijah, So going to where we at now, it's like look how many Israelites are on the street corners and preaching. You know what I'm saying? Esau thought that we was never going to wake up. Esau thought that they had information on lock, but they came to find out that they didn't. Because why? Yahweh Shema Shai, he's gathering his seed into the barn. The Lord is gathering his elect, all right? Because the Lord getting ready to get us out of here. This is our last captivity. That's why the scriptures say, in Lamentations, I think it's the 4th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, can I just grab it real fast? I don't want to misquote it. Oh, you gonna grab it? It's the last 2 verses. Lamentations, the fourth chapter. Yeah, for sure.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 21. This is rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Right, you had your time to run. You had your time to rule. You know, all right. And look, the scriptures say, "Let favor be shown to the wicked; he shall surely not do good." You know, so you got the earth. You live in your blessing. You ruled by the sword. Look what you did. All right, you screwed everybody over. You stole everybody's resources. All right, you shown you that perpetual hatred to the Most High and His Son Yahushua and His people. You know, now it's time for your ass to go down. You know, and for the real people of God to be raised up. Point blank. Period. Go ahead.
It says that dwellest in the land of Uz, the cup also shall pass through unto thee, that thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked.
Right. So now you're being exposed, you Edomites. You're being exposed, and that cup that we drunk of, right? That we was not supposed to drink of, but we drunk it due to us being disobedient to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Now the Lord's gonna hand that cup to you, and you're gonna drink the dregs of it. You know that's why when anytime that Esau comes up against us, their end is pretty much worms and dung. All right, their end is a bitter end. You know what I'm saying? Just like Haman, he got his ass hanged on the gallows.
His own devices fell upon himself.
It fell upon him
and his house.
What he tried to set for Israel, it got overturned because Yahweh by Shema Shai was with us. You know, right. So it's gonna be nothing different in these times, right? Go ahead, Aki.
It says, verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no longer carry thee away unto captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Right. So now Esau is at his last wits. You know, all right. He's at the point where now he has to come with carnality. They got to move fast with their plans because the Most High, whose name is Yahweh, he's in control. So he's throwing monkey wrenches in Esau's plans. Shit that they set up 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Where they predicted by 2030. You know what I'm saying? Or 2020 or 2012, whatever date that they said that they was gonna have such and such XYZ and done. And then the Most High was like, nope, I'm gonna make you move faster. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna split the days on you. You know what I'm saying? All right, all for who? My people, Israel. You know, because you thought that I was with you, but I never was with you. You know, and I'm gonna raise them up, and it's gonna be their last captivity, and they're gonna rule forever. You know what I'm saying? That's what Esau afraid of. So now he got nothing to do but come with carnality, that rap. Revelation 12 and 12. You know? Oh, that's pretty.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
So Esau boasted in his plans. You know what I'm saying? He thought that he was on a level to accomplish what he desired, but through that pride, okay, the Lord is going to bring him down. The Lord already had it written that, look, this is going to be the end of you anyways. You know what I'm saying? This was going to be your end anyways. You know, I was never with thee from the beginning. I'm going to show you that, look, you are created to be that vessel unto this honor. These people right here are the vessels created unto honor. These are my people, my peculiar treasure. Though I punish them, yet shall I still be with them. You know, all right. And the Lord is showing us whom He's with, right? And Esau like, shit, you know, shit, you know, what can we do? He asked him, Satan for help.
Sacrificing,
you know, they sacrificing more people and shit. You know, that witchcraft, astrology, and all the shit that he doing on the left hand side is not helping them. You know, they like, shit. Okay, you know what? We just got to move forward with this plan. We got to move it fast. Matter of fact, you know, Birds to Spirit is saying it, 2024. That could be the year, you know, where Esau does push the charagma and make it mandatory. You know what I'm saying? All right, because we see how things is leading up. It's like it's November. You know, and things is already spiraling out of control on all different fronts, whether it's overseas or it's right here in the United States, man. People are killing each other. You know what I'm saying? I seen the video with Jake. You know, I guess it was a disturbance with noise and all that, and Jake came and blew the other Jake away. You know, and then there was another one that I seen. Man, um, I don't want to quote it because I forget how it go, but it was, I think somebody got their head blown off, but it was something crazy though, you know. But yeah, it's a lot of people killing each other, you know what I'm saying? Wars talked about, it's all type of shit going on in Babylon, you know. So that's the Lord showing that he's bringing it into this place, you know, on top of the other prophecies and things that we speak of, you know. But you want me to go?
Oh yeah, back in the Esther.
Esther, yep, yep. This is back in Esther chapter 3 verse 9. It says, if it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed, and I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have the charge of the business to bring it into the king's treasury. And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it unto Haman, the son of the the Agagite, the Jews' enemy.
In the Agagite, that line going back to that was the king that Saul didn't kill, man.
Yeah,
you know, and he was an Amalekite.
He was an Amalekite,
you know, so right. It stems all the way down to him. You know, that's why it says the Jews' enemy, man.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, yep, that's right. And it's spiritual because you had Esau send up his play, and then when you look up the name of Mordecai, which is Mara Darak, I believe I say that, Maradak, which goes into little man. So he was thinking that he was going to overcome, but the little man was the one that was victory. So it's more like, it was more like an underdog story, because really the story of Esther is more about Mordecai, you know what I'm saying, guiding her through, you know. So see how the Lord, he's gonna guide the little man to have that victory over the giant, the big man.
And that's always the theme with Israel. You know, it's King David and Goliath.
Yeah.
You know, you had Gideon, the 300, and then you had the those, they were outnumbered.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a the Lord always deals with a small amount, man.
Right.
You know, it's never a big amount versus another big amount. It's always, you know, because the odds you want. That's the only way we're gonna get out of this, man. Yeah. Is when all odds are against us, and that's how it is now.
Yeah, because who gets the praise?
Yahweh
Shai gets the praise. So he said, I shall be exalted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
You know, you shall see my power in the earth. You know what I mean? That's why we don't have nothing to fear, you know? All right. But I'll keep going. I got you. Verse 11, it says, and the king said unto Haman, the silver is given to thee, the people also to do with thee as it seemeth good to thee. Then were the king's scribes called unto the 13th day of the first month, and there was written according to all that Haman had commanded unto the king's lieutenants and to the governors that were over every province, and to the rulers of every people of every province according to the writings thereof, and to every people after their language, in the name of King Azorus was it written and sealed with the king's ring.
So again, it was the ideas of Haman, you know, to come against the Jews at the time, right? Because he didn't want to Mordecai, he didn't want to give reference to Haman. You know, it was at the time where the king said, "You all got to reverence Haman," you know, and Mordecai, he wasn't with it. Yeah, you can stop at 13.
It says in verse 13, and the letters were sent by post into all the king's province to destroy, to kill, and to cause to perish all Jews, both young and old, little children and women, and in and in one day, even upon the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month Adar, and to take the spoil of them for a prey.
So okay, you see, that's the whole plan to Psalms the 83rd chapter, right? to remove the name of Israel upon the earth, roughly paraphrased, so that way the name could be no more in remembrance. You know, excuse me. That's the thing of Esau Edom. You know, he's trying to play this out again. You know, and it's just Haman, you know, coming back because he's hey man, through the spirit, it's probably vocab Malone. That's why, you know, it's vocab Haman Malone, man. You know, that Agagite, you know. So again, it ain't nothing new through time and time again, you know.
Yeah, it ought to be some high up official, you know.
That yeah, that's putting in,
That
in his,
some Pentagon official or somebody, you know. So who knows? Yeah,
we could end it off with Revelations 12 and verse 10. You know, going into the accuser of our brethren, man.
This is Revelation chapter 10, verse 12. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night.
Yeah, and you know, like we always go to, you know, that word for accused. Yeah, huh? Yeah.
It doesn't really give you like what it says, like what it's supposed to mean, you know. But when you break it down, the word is pretty much category, you know, and that's what Esau does with Jake. You know what I'm saying? He puts us in all different categories, okay, and presents his accusations against us to the Most High, so that way the Yahweh Shema Shai wouldn't be with us, man. You know, all right, but it's to no avail because you can't play one over the all supreme being. You know what I'm saying? He already know what you was gonna do before you even did it. He controlled you to do it, you dummy. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't going. So he like I see what you're doing. Yeah, I got wicked jakes out there of my people, but I'm gonna destroy them anyways. You know, but I'm gonna save those that are serving me. You know what I'm saying? Those that are in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Which are the elect that ain't gonna be plucked out. You know what I'm saying? The Lord got a certain small remnant that are in His hand that Esau is not going to be able to pluck out. Okay, and he's seeing them out there on the street corners. All right, the true shepherds, the true prophets, man. You know, all right, and that's what Esau afraid of, because he ain't worried about, you know, niggas in the hood. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about these entertainers, these rappers. You know what I mean? Esau not worried about certain militant jakes that join the military. He's not worried about them. He's worried about the true prophets that he knows has the truth. Esau know men have the truth. You know, it's just you simple jakes don't know that we got the truth. You know, said through spirit of power, Yahweh Shema Shai, you know.
Plus, if I may add, you know, even the martyrs, you know, that you think, oh yeah, I'd have killed him, you know. But hey, man, at the end of the day, that was a witness to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, for their show of their faith. They did not bow down to your will, man. You know,
Right.
they stood firm to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai even unto death. You know. So yeah, anything.
Nah, I ain't got nothing like it. You know, it was a beautiful art, you know.
So hope you found this lesson edifying. Want to close out by giving our honor, glory, and praise unto
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem Kakadash,
Rakata Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Rakata Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are teaching 100% truth. And shalom to the elect.
Shalom. Damn.